Carolina Eick, I play the theremin, and in this lesson series I'm showing you how you can learn to play a major scale on the theremin in 12 simple steps using the theremin technique that I developed. This is lesson number 4. If this is the first video you're watching, you might want to go back and watch lesson number 1 first. I will leave the link to the playlist in the description below. Theremin lesson 4, finger position 8. Today we are going to learn all about finger position 8 and how we create a measurement in space. Since we don't have much to rely on here in space, we only have our own body and our hands, of course, we will measure space with our hand. We will create a keyboard with our hand. Now that keyboard consists of an octave, and so we will measure an octave with a length of a hand. If we close the hand, we will hear the basic position or the basic note, and if we open the hand, we will hear the octave above. Now we're going to start to learn this open position, finger position 8, the octave. It's a bit easier than the lower position, so yeah, let's start with that. All positions have a circle with thumb and index finger. If you look from the side, it looks a bit like this. It is simply there to stabilize the hand, to have something to hold on to in the air. And it also helps us to see in which direction the hand is pointing. It will be more important in the lower positions as well later. So, to start to learn position 8, let's make this circle with thumb and index finger, and there is a slight tension in it, but not too much, so just make the circle and feel that it's comfortable. The other fingers, let's just stretch them out, and it is important that you stretch them out and keep a bit of air between the fingers, because I will show you in a second. If you close them, you will get a different note. Now we will first learn how we bring this position 8 onto the invisible string. Let's make our basic arm position as we learned it from before, so that you have the angle of 45 degrees with your right arm. Stretch out your finger, make the circle with thumb and index finger, and make sure that the circle is laying flat. Or if we would call the circle an eye, you could also say the eye is looking up, right? Now, it's important how to position your hand between you and your body. For that, I will show you which points of your hand are actually touching the invisible string. Because it's not like you're stretching your fingers straight on the string, but these 3 points are in line with the invisible string. So keep that in mind, that you don't bring your hand forward too much or have it too much from the side. Your invisible string. And oops. All right, so now that you brought your hand onto the string, let me demonstrate to you how it would sound different if we would close our fingers. So you want to make sure that you keep air between your fingers, because if you close them, you will get one note lower. And so, yeah, you would have a smaller distance. Let's use all the space. Let's stretch out the hand as much as we possibly can. That's all for today. If you want to learn about your frame and measurements in different octaves, you're welcome to sign up for an online lesson with me. Until next time, get comfortable with finger position 8. Just hold the position a couple of times during the day to get used to it. Adjust your pitch field. Place your arm in the basic position with finger position 8 onto the invisible string. And check which note you hear. Is it the same every time or is it different? We shall find out. Learning an instrument is never easy. And of course, this is just an introduction to theremin technique. If you want to learn more techniques in depth, I recommend you buy my Theremin method book, You can find the link in the description of this video. In the next lesson, you're going to learn about finger position 5. I will see you then.